I watch the games back, and there's just certain things that, moments and different things. And like I said, you mix that with the pace that we're playing at. It made it tougher, but, I'm not using that as no excuse. I want to that's why I tried to keep it quiet. I don't want it to be a thing. But yeah, there's definitely a pain management thing. And it's unfortunate when you have the year we have and then we do it the way, and it really came from the ankle. Like, the ankle being rolled and then you're overcompensating, and that's really what started it all. But, hey, it happens, and we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah, no, I feel like this is really interesting and important perspective to hear, because after this, it feels like there's a lot of sort of misinformation and opinions about these moments and what you should do and what you shouldn't do. So can you just enlighten me on what your process was in terms of pain management? But also, was there an element of like fear for you about what this calf strain could mean?
Yeah, I think there's always that, like, you know what I mean? And I haven't spoken to Tyrese. I don't know his process to it, or Dame, the two guys who I know had calf things. But Tyrese, it's game 7 of the finals. I think you ask any guy in the league, Jamal, I think last year played through a calf strain. Like, there's guys that have done it, and I think I don't think he regrets doing that. I think he does.
Yeah, he said he didn't.
I think so. For my process, it's like I said, you do everything for the season. I'm not, in my brain, there's no way. Like, there's no way I'm letting this, affect me from not stepping out on the floor, and I take what comes with it. You know what I mean? I think that's, I'm very thankful that nothing came out of that, but that's kind of my process. Like, hey, like, you have to drag me off the floor. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's, does it change a little bit after seeing these things happen? Maybe, possibly. I think, I think it's hard for me to say that because I may be in a moment, I may be like fighting the doctors and team docs to get out there. But I think right now, seeing that, and it's tough, man. There's guys on TV that have said that have had their opinions and whatnot. But, for me in that moment, it was like, there's no way.
Yeah.
I'm not getting out there.
Well, because to your point, I just think when you're a competitor and, you have lived your whole life for this game, for this big moment, nothing is going to stop you from going out there. You want to do it for your teammates. You want to do it for your coach. You want to do it for the fans. But is there a conversation of, okay, how do we sort of save athletes from themselves? Or is this just a part of the game?
I think it's also, too, the levels of the strain. Like I said, I don't know the level of each
and
of them.
To be clear, I'm only talking from Donovan's perspective.
Yeah.
Yes.
But for me, I think it's a conversation, and I respect our training staff. I love our training